Hello, friends. Welcome back to our channel, Life Beyond 22 Yards. And thank you for your continued patronage. Today, we have a special guest with us. More than me introducing him, I want him to be speaking about it. His name is Mr. K.N. Ramesh. He's a multi talented, multi facet personality. So, more than me saying about him, I request K.N. Ramesh. Before that, K.N. Ramesh, thank you very much for obliging and making your time for the show.
Good morning. Thanks, Abhijit. It's been pleasure to be here. Actually, I'm following your channel. There have been a lot of episodes which have been very informative, and on behalf of all, I thank you for that. And thanks for having me here. So basically, uh, I have been a cricketer. So I started playing from days of under 15, and I was captain of state junior teams like under 19 and under 22. Then thankfully I graduated into Ranji Trophy team. I represented Karnataka Ranji Trophy team as a batsman. Uh, During that course, I got employment with the State Bank of Mysore, and then we merged with State Bank of India. I worked with the bank for 25 years, and I took VRS as deputy manager. And after that, I qualified as a BCCI panel umpire. Now, thankfully, I've been officiating first class games and all the age group tournaments conducted by BCCI. And gradually, I developed this interest about wildlife.
Fantastic. As you can hear and see, my friends, a first class cricketer from Karnataka, a first class BCCI umpire, a retired deputy manager, but still he's so humble. That's what is a learning. So, like as you said, he has developed a passion about wildlife. So, in normal terms, we call it Nemophilist. So, what is Nemophilist? It is up to you guys to find it out. So, to start with, Ramesh, today we'll be more focusing about the wildlife part, your passion, what you've created. Because cricketing things, I'm sure many of our friends will be eager to know about it. We'll come back with a different episode on that. So, how did you develop your passion or interest about wildlife?
Actually, to be honest, I am also not sure like how I got into this. But I have noticed that there are a lot of us who are inclined towards beaches. There are a lot of us who are inclined towards mountains,
Okay.
and there are so many of us who will be going for trekkings and stuff like that. So thankfully for me, I got this interest into wildlife. Like usually, I travel with my brother.
Okay.
If not, I'll be traveling alone. So somehow we visited forest couple of times, and then we really started liking that.
Okay.
So that's how it started for us.
Okay, so you mean to say when you visit the forest wildlife, it is safaris.
True.
Normally, we go through the safaris. Can you tell us how do how do one need to prepare for the safaris, and what does safaris consist, and what's the experience been?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like basically in Karnataka, safaris are conducted by either government
Okay.
or through jungle lodges and resorts who are also government undertaking.
Okay.
So normally if you want to do safaris through government, there are a lot of online portals like Bandipur Tiger Reserve or Nagarada Tiger Reserve or Bhadra Tiger Reserve. So that's how you book the tickets online.
Okay.
Stay will not be inclusive of that.
Okay.
Only safaris either by bus or the jeep, whichever is available there. But we usually do safaris through jungle lodges because we just have to land in that place. They have
Okay.
got their properties throughout Karnataka and they're all very well maintained and their safaris are well organized. So normally we reach there, then after that they just take care of everything like stay, food, and safaris. All are included in that.
Superb. Um, I've seen many of your photos. You have clicked tigers, elephants very closely. Normally, as a human being, for me, I get scared when I see wild animals. How your experience has been?
See, usually going back to the previous question, just
Mhm.
see, you asked about how we need to be prepared.
Yeah.
See, basically, whoever is going into the wildlife or safaris, they feel like every visit we get to see all the animals.
Okay.
It's like they come and parade in front of us. It's
Uh-huh.
not like that.
Okay.
We have to be really lucky, and we have to be there in that moment to get the glimpse of them. So it's not like zoo where you move from one cage to another cage and you watch the animals. In wildlife, it's not like that. Forest, it's absolutely like natural. If we come across, we see. So that's about it. Uh, and this
Uh, my question was, uh, let's
okay about the reaction, like how we
reaction. How do we?
see basically when we see cats like leopard or tiger, they are basically shy creatures. See, we need to understand that uh, for us it's their place. We are just going there to see them. So they will not be used to the jeeps or buses, and they will not be used to so much of crowd to
Okay.
start with. But once the animal get used to that safari zone, once they get used to the number of jeeps and buses, they also calm down. So usually whatever little I have seen, like elephants will be bit tough. Sometimes they mock charge at you,
Okay.
especially if they are with their calves.
Okay.
And so basically, cats means we have seen tigers very close to our jeeps. Basically, they don't even care.
Hmm.
So that's the attitude I really like about
Okay.
tigers.
Fantastic. So, can you share some of your experiences, very, or it can be close shaves or wonderful experiences during the safaris?
Yeah, sometimes it happens like I was talking about elephants.
Okay.
So once means elephants, they first they mock charge,
Okay.
like they try to threaten us
Hmm.
to take back our jeep. But it's just about we staying calm and not reacting to it. Then it also understands, okay, they're not here to trouble. But if during that time, if any of us make noise or show some kind of like anxiety or being afraid, then they'll again come to us. And talking about the experience, like once we were doing the safari in Nagorale, that's Kabini Gate.
Okay.
So we are doing a government safari. So previous day, a tiger had killed an elephant calf, which
Oh.
was maybe 1 or 2, even 1 or 2 days old, very young. So it was like we saw uh, like the tiger was trying to snatch the calf, and the mother was like holding its guard and protecting the carcass. See, basically, there are two ways to look at it, like the emotion of the mother, where and the second thing is it's a great sight. Like usually you don't get to see tigers hunting or tigers taking away
Okay.
the whatever they have killed.
Okay.
So at that moment, to be honest, we really didn't know how we would react, like to be very happy for that great sighting, or that seeing
Sad
looking
state
at
of
the mother, like
yeah,
that was a bit emotional for us.
very tough. I can just visualize things. Um, we have seen along with your passion towards wildlife, you have developed passion towards photography also. So, can you give us about photography? Tell us about photography. Basically, it is about normally we think that photography is about just seeing the right picture and clicking it. But once you get into professional thing, the lenses and all those things, can you give us a brief idea about it?
To be honest, I was not into much of photography.
Okay.
Like basically, we started visiting forests because we like the wildlife.
Okay.
Then gradually, few of my friends said, "You're going so often. Why don't you click pictures for your memories?"
Yeah.
So that's how it started. I started with a very small point and shoot. Now I'm using a bigger one, but I don't change the lens and all because I'm a bit lazy. Like so, carrying that big, huge cameras,
Okay.
I'm not much into it. But thankfully for me, we have got sightings which are like close ones. So that's about it.
You. I have an interesting question. One of my friend had asked me uh, to ask you. You being a sportsman, you have that sportsman because you are into cricket. It's a team sport, and your passion towards wildlife, where you see animals together, being the family. And all. So, how do we relate the human beings and the animals? Is there a similarity, or is there something human beings can learn from animals?
See, in not all the animals live in family or close
Okay.
knit thing.
Okay.
Elephants, they of course they have a very strong family bonding, and doles or wild dogs, what we call, they also hunt in packs.
Okay.
So they need to work as a team. Like once in Nagarole, we have seen wild dogs hunting spotted deer.
Okay.
Like there are at least 7 8 of them. They strategically place themselves. Like two of them will be here, and the other two will be strategically placed. So when two of them are chasing the deer, when it's running around, so two three of them will come on attack. So that's how teamwork worked there.
Okay.
But there are solitary animals like tigers and leopards, like they are on their own. They hunt, they fetch for themselves, and they survive. So basically, coming from cricketing fraternity, I means there are, yes, as you said, in certain cases there we see teamwork, like in elephants living together or wild dogs hunting together. So that's about it. And
Yeah. Is there anything we human beings can learn from the animals? You think so?
yeah, see, definitely, they're all basically all the animals are very instinctive.
Okay. Mm.
Means according to me, they don't think so much.
Yes.
Like we
Mm.
think, we overthink, we overreact.
Yeah.
Like for example, if a tiger sees 4 5 jeeps standing like this and we are close to them, they don't even bother.
Mm.
They just see where they can
Mm.
maneuver and
Mm.
go. So, but if the same thing happens to us in a traffic situation, for example.
Okay.
Like we overreact. Like somebody coming here, we just abuse, we
Yeah.
just yell at them. So there are a lot of things, and they live in the moment,
Mm.
and they eat only when they are hungry. They
Mm.
don't save or anything like that, which
Yes.
is unlike
In the human,
human.
because we think about me, myself, my family. We save all those things, but as you said, the animals live the present.
But talking about that, see, the animals also take care of their young ones.
Mm.
Once they reach their adulthood,
Mm.
they are on their own,
Okay.
which is a very good
Mm.
learning, I would feel, because nowadays I see a lot of parents like pampering their kids, like
Yeah.
giving, see, the parents, they give them the education. After that also they save a lot of they make a lot of assets for their children,
Mm.
which I think might not make them independent. But in animals, once the mother knows that
Mm.
this guy is ready to fetch for himself or herself, they are pushed off and they are on their own,
Yeah.
which I think is a great learning for me.
So so everyone has to fight their own battle.
Yeah, it will make us stronger,
Mm.
independent, and it would be ready, and we would be ready to face the situations.
Superb. So much of insights you gave us about the wildlife, the nature of the animals, nature of the different kinds of wild animals. So now I have seen, we have been seeing in social media, and a lot of cricketers have their connect with the wildlife. So I know you also are connected with the wildlife. You have come up with an association of it. Can you talk us, take take through us about
Yeah, definitely. Means like we are recently we have started a trust called Cricketers for Conservation.
it? Okay.
See, as you said, we have seen a lot of cricketers
Mm.
uh, doing a lot of safaris and involving themselves in conservation. See, like in India, it's about means, politicians, movie stars, and cricketers. Like they are all elite class,
Mm.
and being cricketers, the visibility is more.
Yeah.
More people see you, more people follow you. So there, we thought that we would set some good examples, and we would, since we are all like-minded people visiting the forest, we thought that we can do something for the conservation and for the forest and for the wildlife.
Okay. And how to prepare oneself for the safari? Can you give us some
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. That's a very good point, because now with the summer vacation starting,
Mm.
there are a lot of parents who are taking their kids to forest.
Mm.
See, one more thing I just want to add, that before COVID,
Mm.
I think the number of people visiting forests were less. That's
Okay.
what I have noticed. After COVID, the numbers have increased. I don't know the reasons. Maybe they feel that forests are means better, and it can be means
Mm.
they'll be at peace. So now the vacations will start, and there are a lot of parents will be taking their kids to the jungles and
Jungles.
forest safaris. See, first thing is wildlife is not about only tigers and leopards. There are like we get to see a lot of trees, lot of different varieties of trees, flora, fauna. There are a lot of things other than the tigers and leopards. Yes, most of us love to see a tiger in the wild, but we should also appreciate the nature, the forest. There are a lot of other aspects of it. And the next thing is, the we need to be disciplined when we visit there. First thing is we need to be on time.
Okay.
uh, Punctuality is one thing because it will affect the others also. Like normally we will be traveling in a jeep of 7 or 8 people, so we all need to maintain the time first. And we all need to be quiet. Like uh, usually the jeep safaris would be 2.5 3 hours. So during that time, if you don't get to watch anything, there are a lot of chances that kids might, they may not have that patience. So they are not used to sitting in a place for 2 3 hours.
Okay.
So, and for the parents also, I would like to tell them that don't take them like, okay, you will get to see a tiger, you will get to see a leopard. Don't give them that hope, means
Hope.
false thing. If we come across, that's good. So, as means as a parent or as elders, we need to tell them that it's forest. Just enjoy the different aspects of it. And about the dressing also, like we should not be wearing vibrant colors which will distract the animals, and we should not wear strong perfumes. We
Okay.
need to be as natural as possible, and uh, our dressing should be as dull and would be matching with the nature.
Fantastic. So much of information. I think many of us would have not be knowing this. That there is importance about the wearing, the colors, what we wear, the perfumes, which are not. Ramesh, can you take us through your first experience of watching a wild
Yeah, definitely.
animal?
That's very interesting because first couple of years we did not sight any cats as such. Like anybody who visits forest or gets into wildlife, so our basic, I mean, main interest will be to sight a tiger or leopard. So it started like us, for us also in the similar way. Then we realized that, as I said before, that it's not about only sighting them. So about the first tiger sighting, like after COVID, we went to Kabini once. So we saw a tiger lying down very far away, where we are not, to be honest, satisfied because we could not see the face. See, whatever it is, like looking the animal into their eyes. So that's how you get to connect and you enjoy the sighting.
Okay.
So then after that, I think in 2018, no, around 2020 or something, in Nagarole, it was winter, like October. So usually the gates close by 6:30, like beyond 6, Nagarole safari gates are all closed. So it was 6 and it was getting dark because it was winter. And the driver said we are getting late, so that he would be driving a bit fast. So we need to be like careful, sit tight. So when he was taking a turn, that was our like first great sighting of a tiger. We saw a tiger on the main road in Nagarole. Like it was just looking at us. Like that was amazing, like mind blowing. Since we just saw it for few seconds, and because like the cameras what I carried didn't have night vision, so we were able to click the pic by mobile using
Okay.
night mode. So that was great experience. Like you don't see, you had not sighted for couple of years, then again you saw that when you least expect it. So that's the beauty of forest. You never know when something might show up. So that
Okay.
was a hell lot of experience.
Super. Ramesh, in one of your photos in the profile, we have seen about a photo of black leopard. So, what is it so special, or how often do you get to sight the black leopard?
Uh, to be honest, like the one which we cited, see in Navarole, there are a couple of gates, like one in Kabini and the other one is in Veeranosalli. Then there's a Kutta gate. There are three, four gates. Though this one is the black leopard, which we cited, means it is named Saya. So there have
Sai.
been a lot of documentaries also about that. So basically, it was its territory was in Kabini side of Nagarode, but it has grown older. And last year we were very lucky that it had shifted towards Viranasalli Gate and doing a safari through jungle lodges in King Sanctuary. So our driver and naturalist, he said that there has been movement about the black leopard has been moving around here. So we went there and it was sitting in a bush, like because we don't get to sight black leopards easily. Only
Okay.
in the Kali Tiger Reserve, I believe the numbers are a bit more. But in this part, like Bandipur, Nagarole, there's hardly one or two of black leopards. So definitely it would be like once in a lifetime sighting, because I don't know, we might never see a black leopard. I might not see a black leopard again. So it was very fascinating, and seeing that rare uh, animal,
Wild.
it was very exciting.
What time of the year is the best time to visit the forest?
See, means we love forest so much that for us each day is different.
Hmm.
We like the forest each day as it is. So talking about the best time to sight, it's usually after winter, where the leaves are all trees all shed their leaves, so the visibility is more.
Okay.
So as it gets drier during after February, March, April, so the animals come more towards the water hole. Usually, means if they are inside, if they find water inside their territories, they won't venture out. But during summers, because of the harsh weather nowadays, so they venture out, and it's easily can be sighted near the water hole. And forest, as I said before, is different in different periods. Like in winters, you can see the fog, and during winters you get to see a lot of birds, a lot of migratory birds from Himalaya. They come down south, they breed, then after that season they again go back.
Yeah.
So winter will be great for birdings, like after like November, December, January will be great for birdings. And during monsoon, the forest is completely different, though we may not sight much of the cats because it's raining almost throughout. So that's a different beauty of forest. Like during summers, it's like hard. You can see the trees all dried up. That's a different beauty of forest.
Okay.
And during monsoon, it's full green. That's again a different thing. So each time,
It's
it's
different.
beautiful. It's
So,
beautiful.
so there's no any specific. Forest is beautiful all 365 days.
Yeah, because we
Mhm.
I like it so much. I like it as it is in every season. But for sighting, people usually prefer to visit forest after Jan February till the monsoon starts.
Okay. Are you guys permitted to walk in the forest? And as you stay there nearby the forest, so at night you might be hearing the sounds of different animals. So how does that fascinate you or excite you or make you scared? What is it?
Uh, we won't get scared for sure, because
Mm.
we like that.
Okay.
And about walking in the forest, it's not allowed.
Not allowed.
No, and even the night safaris are not allowed in Karnataka forest. So only during the census, if they ask for volunteers,
Mm.
then only that time, under the monitoring of forest department, you are taken through the forest for census.
Okay.
So that's the only thing which is permitted, like walking in the forest. And about hearing the sounds at night, yes, of course, because these tigers and leopards, they're all nocturnal, means they are more active during the night. They hunt, so whenever they move around, you get to hear spotted deers or barking deers. They make sound. See, usually deers, they say they cannot see yellow. They are color blinded, so they can only smell.
Mm.
So once they smell a predator, their smelling sense is great for deers. So there's once they smell a predator is around, they make noise to alert the
Alert the
others.
other fellow.
So those kind of noises, it's exciting. Like when you're living very near to the forest, when you hear these kind of noises. Next day when we are going into the safari, we talk to the naturalist, we talk to the drivers, asking,
Mm.
telling them that yesterday night around this time we heard calls. So they would also say, yeah, it would be a leopard or a tiger. So that part of forest is also very exciting.
Uh, what should be the mindset of a person who is planning to visit a safari?
Yeah, this is a very, very, very good and interesting question because, as I said before, whenever we talk about forest or wildlife, it's all about more about tigers and leopards. So we also started like that. To be very honest, like watch sighting a tiger in wild is like it's for me. It's like to be honest, I feel like seeing a god. So
Okay.
that's the feeling I get. So most of the people who visit forest, they all go to say they all visit to sight a tiger or a leopard. Yeah, that's a good thing, but I would say that our outlook, or we should be like, we should not have much expectations. See, because as I said before, it's not like when we just enter the forest, the animals are going to parade for us. It's not going to happen like that. So, least, very less expectation, and because in forest, anytime anything might come up.
Mhm.
So go without expectations and just enjoy the silence, enjoy the forest, the nature. That would be good.
Okay. Ramesh, as I know you personally, I know you visit forest more often. So my thing is, uh, do you find peace, solace, or do you think it is somewhere ಬೇಡ ಇದು ಬೇಡ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Ramesh, as I know you personally, I know you visit forests more often. So interestingly, I want to know is, do you find peace, solace, or is there something we can compare it with meditation when you go to forest?
Yeah, definitely. See, the first thing is we get inside the forest for 2 3 hours. Like we get fresh air, a lot of fresh air. Like unlike cities, there's absolutely no pollution. That's a great advantage. Then the silence of the forest. And personally, I won't be thinking about anything else other than staying in the moment. Which, as you said, it would be like similar to your meditative state of mind where we are aware of what's happening but we are not thinking about anything else. Yes, definitely it would be very peaceful. The silence of the forest will calm us down like anything. The initially after 5 10 minutes you start enjoying the ride, you start enjoying the peace, and then if you come across the beautiful animals, you will start enjoying that more.
So it was fantastic. I think everyone enjoyed, my friends, my viewers. So once again, on behalf of all my friends, viewers, I would like to thank K and Ramesh. Thank you very much for giving your time, giving us so much of information about wildlife. And definitely, after watching this, many of us will start our inclination towards wildlife. So once again, thank you very much, and best wishes for your future assignments.
Thank you, Abhi. It was pleasure coming here and talking to your channel.
Yeah,
I wish you good luck and many more informative. I'm looking forward for many more informative uh, programs from you.
yeah. Thank you. On behalf of all my friends, we have a small token of love to K and Ramesh. This is
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.